Hi guys, so in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to generate random and unique values with Scandium in your test cases. So take for example, when you're testing a registration flow, you want to generate unique emails every time you're running your test so that the app you're testing doesn't tell you that the email you're using has been registered, or you need to generate a new date. Say, for example, you're testing a hotel booking site where you then need to specify date for which you want to book. When you're creating your test, you could most likely have used a date that has gone in the past or say current date. So if you selected a date of today, for example, if you're running your test in say 10 days from now, the date will no longer be valid because it is a date in the past. With Scandium, you can easily generate a date that is in the past or in the future. So you can use this date in your tests. So I'll be showing you using this pre-recorded test how you can insert a function that helps you generate a random value into your tests. So you can use functions in tests that accept input, for example, where you need to type in values or in assertions. So I'll be using a test step of input type in this case. So in this test, I need to type in a username. So I would try to edit the username now to put in a function. So when I was recording the test, this was the username I used on recording. So I can delete the entire thing and then use insert function to generate a random value. So clicking on insert function now, I get this mode out that shows me some random values that I can generate. So if I need to generate a number, I can do that. So to generate a number, I can specify the number of characters that I want in the number, the number of digits I want in the number rather. So if I say 6 digits number, so you can see sample output here. So whenever Scandium is running your test, it's always generate a new number of these digits. Also, I can generate a number that is within a range. Say, for example, I always want to generate a number within 70 and 200, 70 being the minimum and 200 being the maximum. So I can generate that. Also, you can generate purely string characters. So I specify the number of characters you want in the string. So say here I need 10 characters, so I can easily generate 10 characters within this character set. So only the letters that fall within this character set will be used. So if I need a restricted set of characters, so I can easily specify it here. Also, if I don't just want to generate alpha string, if I need alphanumeric characters, that is a combination of numbers and letters, so I can make use of the alphanumeric function. Just like the alpha, I can specify the number of characters that I want. Also, I can generate date. So the date allows me set and offset. So the offset could be positive or negative. Positive to generate dates in the future. So if I need to always generate a date that is 5 days from now. So referring back to the booking example, so if I want to always generate a date that is 5 days from now, so all I just need to do is tell Scandium to generate dates 5 days from now. So if I was running this test on say on 1st of October, the date that will be generated would then be 6th of October. So I can be sure that my booking form would always work. So also if I need to generate a date in the past, so I'll just put a negative number here. As you can see in the sample output, this is 5 days in the past. So going on also, I can generate a date time. So date time allows you to set offset in milliseconds. So say I want to set 10,000 milliseconds into the future. So you have a sample output like this. Also for time, time returns milliseconds, the epoch time. So I can also set offsets in milliseconds, both positive and negative. So this can help me generate different kinds of values. So in the case of this example now, I would just generate a random alphanumeric character. So that is 7 characters in length. So once I insert, so on inserting, you will have this function notation here that is wrapped in two curly brackets. So whenever Scandium runs this test, this entire value will then be replaced with a randomly generated character. So I will just quickly run this test now for you to see that in action. So once I click on replay, when the AET opens up, you can see Scandium just generated a random set of characters as the username, as against what I used when I was creating the test, which was standard user. So this outlines how you can generate random functions. So quickly, I'll just show you how you can also just generate a random email. So say if you have this, for example, if this was an email field, so you can still append more text to this. So you can say the random letters that were generated at your mail provider, say mailinator.com. So whenever you run this test now, so a random email will always be generated using the alphanumeric random generator, and then appending the static mail provider that you added to it. So we've seen simply how you can generate random values with Scandium. I believe that was very straightforward.